Hey guys, this is WhatiF here. Welcome back to World of Outlaws Dirt Racing Career Mode Part 100. We finally made it. We are in the Sprint 410's, and that's our car. So I kind of went with a combination of all the paint schemes that I ran. So the wing is black to represent the Furniture Row days. The blue is kind of like the camo blue of the Autos Insurance car. A little bit of the orange for the Bass Pro Shop, and there's a little bit of gray for the like the camo gray background. So I kind of tried to go with everything, and there's a little bit of white around the back end to match the white of, I'm sure, one of Truex's paint schemes that was like a 4th of July scheme or something at some point. But so yeah, it's a combination of all of that. So I figured I would throw all that in there. It kind of looks like a disaster, but this is kind of that's what the series basically is anymore. So that's really it. Also, looking at the schedule, there's certain races where it's only 15 laps. It's on 50% race length. So, weird. I don't know if the game developers were trying to accommodate the player of like, hey, there's going to be 46 races in the schedule. That's a lot. So, some of these events are just going to be 15. There's some that are 20, like what it's usually supposed to be. So, I mean, even why is the showcase at I-50? Why is the showcase 15 laps? That's weird. I don't know. So, there's some that are 15, some are 20, some are 25. So, I think we'll get through a lot of races per episode if that's how it's going to be. Potentially. Maybe not this episode, but as we go on, we might be able to throw in 5 or maybe even 6 on average, depending on how things go. Not this episode, but yeah, there's not much else to show. We're going to try our best to keep the difficulty just at 101. I got to get out my pen and paper, because we got to do that for this game, so I know what difficulty to set to for these next 46 races. Obviously, the pattern, so I can explain it, I'm going to keep it on 101. If we go into a race and we just absolutely destroy the field and win effortlessly, then we'll keep it at 101. But if there's a race where we're just randomly struggling and we're outside the top 10 on 101, then I'll go back, bump it down to 100, and then go from there, because I'm assuming AI are going to be just as competitive as the late models. Maybe not, I don't know, but it worked decently enough in the late models, where there was like 8 races where there was tracks where they were just way too fast, and if I had it kept at 101 the whole season, I would not have won it, unless I threw in setups, but I didn't want to do that. So that's the format. So I'll be keeping track of the difficulty, and we'll see how many times I have to switch to it. The other one was like 8 times. This one might be the same. Not sure. But we will find out. Let's race. Let's go. And I got to change the background too, because we are not in late models anymore. I've got to beat Donnie Schott's bitch ass for what he did to me in part 1. Also, we did upgrade the car. So it is maxed out. We did that in last episode, so you people understand too. So what do I think of the Sprint 410's? Well, they are definitely much faster than the late models by a good 20 miles an hour or even 30. So they fast. They are extraordinarily fast. And I feel like I'm going to really suck in them. So I'm hoping I can get better at it as it goes along. But see, this is why I did the progression in the manner I did, so we can go up through the ranks. Cars get faster. I get acclimated to it. So by the time I get to the actual Sprint 410's, I'm not going to be so horrified of them, and it's not going to be as big of a scare. So gradually going up in the manner that I did, that no one likes, makes me feel better. What a concept. I don't really know what the times are. I don't know if these are good. I guess we'll find out in qualifying, because the first 4 races we don't have a sponsor, so we have nothing really to base it off of yet, but we'll see. So we shattered the goal time, and that's 13th. Ugh. Well, that's a little concerning, because Volusia is usually one of the easier tracks, so that's not great. I don't know who to watch out for, other than Hodenschild, Schlesi. I mean, there's a lot of familiar faces, so I don't know. It's too early to tell. We'll find out who's going to be like the shepherd of this series. Usually I cut out the heats, because usually where we start is where we finish. Maybe something different will happen here. Don't know, but Volusia is very interesting with these cars, because it almost seems like you can kind of run the top and then shoot down the bottom, and it kind of works or something. I don't know. I was kind of noticing that in practice when I was racing against other AI cars, so I'm curious if that's going to be the case. I mean, we're keeping up with second here, so maybe running the bottom isn't really the way to go. Don't know. But they're not completely just running away with it, so at least we're able to be relative to them, which is at least good to see. Oh, it was only 4 laps. Well, that was quick. Well, we go right to the A main, and we're starting 13th where we qualified, so that was all a waste of time. This is why I cut out the heat stuff, because nothing happens. And for people that are just tuning in to see this, the only interesting thing, this entire career mode to most, because people really, really, really wanted me to get to this as soon as possible. But, you know, when Woot 26 comes up, maybe I'll do a fucking live stream where I'm just literally just hiring people, and that'll be an experience. We'll hire drivers getting into it. It'll basically be the anti-gameplay. That would be a fucking troll and a half. Maybe future me will think of that. I don't know. We're on the bottom lane, which is good. Those people to the inside looked very small, so I don't know if we're just in giant vehicles or what. That looked kind of funny from a perspective angle. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. Again, it's on 101. I don't know. Like, we never even ran... we only ran this stuff in championship mode, and I think I had that at 100 back then. So, I don't know, maybe 101 would be too much. But, I mean, so far, we're in the top 10. We're doing good. And all that. So, I really have no complaints. Maybe I should be trying to run the top. We don't have much laps, though, which is another thing we have to kind of keep in mind. Just, we have very little laps to really try to gain spots and everything. Well, we're running up. I mean, this is fine. It's just that Volusia usually we kind of run a little bit better. That was scary, though. We almost completely wrecked ourselves. That's an AI wreck. That's 2 cars wrecked. That puts us up to 8th. Kinzer got by us there. So, we're 8th. So I feel like that's going to be, if we're going to gain spots or do stuff, you know, really good, then we're going to have to piggyback off the fatal accidents of other drivers in front of us. Because that didn't really seem that promising there on the start. Like, it seemed like the bottom really just wasn't doing anything. I don't know, maybe it is on the starts. I don't know, but we're really good apparently on restarts. I mean, look at that, we went from 8th to 5th. Where was this speed? Don't know. We got Stewart or I don't know how to say that. That's another hellacious crash. We made contact. The leader's wrecked. Now we're 2nd. What? We went from 8th to 2nd in like a lap. What happened? I don't know. Me and Craig Kinzer just bullshit our way up at the top 2. What is going on? I don't know. I guess that's how we're going to do good this season. Is just based off of surviving. I don't know. I mean, this would be a great point day. I don't know if Kinzer's really going to be the one to watch out for. So we might have gotten lucky with big-name people getting in wrecks or something. But we're in position. I smacked the inside wall like a jackass and took the lead simultaneously and then lost all of it. So that was like our one real shot of getting the lead, and I just completely screwed up because I suck. Which is a pattern that has continued for 100 parts. And it seems like I will refuse to apparently get better, ever. Don't know. We're going to slide job it in here, get 2nd place. I don't know if we get to Stewart. I think that's how you say it. Is Stewart? Like Stewart? I don't know. But, I probably said it better than what D-Gooden did, I'll tell you that much. And the AI continue to wreck and embarrass themselves. Well, if we're just going to be like some kind of restart merchant, that's a mood scroll. But if we're going to be some kind of restart, I don't know, monster, then this is our best chance to try to get the lead. Well, I don't know, we'll see. That was a good enough turns 1 and 2. Good enough 3 and 4. We'll slide job right in front of them. We'll take the lead. I mean, if we could win in our first start, that would be kind of a little bit stupid in how this race played out. But this is Woo 24. We'll go up high, last corner. Oh my god, it's a photo finish. Oh, we beat Hodchild. Yes! What? How? Why? Who, what, when, where, and why? We should not have won that, but we did. Sure. I don't even know what to say. That was peak stupid. Where we're running like 8th, 9th, and then through a bunch of bull honky, we get a win. Like, we were at 10th at one point. Like, how? How? Of all people, that wrecks. It's freaking James' former 83 car that's driven by Dylan Kleboyd or whatever. Jesus. How fitting. That's the thumbnail. That's not gonna. That's perfect. I don't even need to do any other editing. That there you go. There's the thumbnail. Yeah, Buddy Kofoid. I'll just call him Dylan Kleboid for even though they have no connection at all. But it makes me think of that, and that's fucking terrible. Well, we beat Hodgshield, we beat Stewart, Crawley, Schlezzy, Donnie Schatz had a horrific day. Last place. That's what you get for freaking putting me in a pack of wolves in the midget series on like the hardest difficulty without me adjusting the difficulty and screwing me from the very beginning. And then acting like as if that was good. So, he go fudge himself. See, give me a good ride, I'll get a dub. Took a lot of yellows, we got a dub. Okay, the points are pretty much as per usual. Winner gets 150, then 146, and then everything is 2 on down. So, okay, don't have to worry about anything being different. Be good. Not ideal payday, but we'll get there. What if I may get video messages of my first win? I'm assuming that might happen. That would make the most sense. I'm expecting news articles and everything, even though we pretty much Joey Logano'd our way into a win, because the entire top 10 just like nuked themselves. I don't know how that happened, but hey, we're only 7 wins away from tying James McFuckhead, so that's good. I should not fuckhead. That seems too mean. McFuck. I'll go with that. But yeah, we get the thing. We're good. I don't know what. Thank you, game. Yep, we get video messages as I thought. Okay, we'll see how many thank me.
Congratulations on your first Outlaw win. I bet it feels good.
Congrats on your first win. Nothing like your first Outlaw victory.
Congratulations on your first win, bud. There's nothing like your first victory.
Congratulations on your first win. That was fun to watch.
Hey, congratulations on your first win. That was a fun race to watch.
It's funny that Craig Kinzer, of all people, has to give me a thanks, even though me and him almost got 1-2 in that race. That was almost adorable. In fact, where did he finish? Wasn't he up there with us? Where did Craig Kinzer finish? I'm looking at... I thought he was up there with us in like the green white checkered or something. What happened to him? He got fucking 20. What did he get 23rd? I don't know. On a Kern, that's a horrible track. That's going to be an absolute nightmare to race on because these cars are too fast. It's just, it's going to be stupid. Hitting like 11 or 10.8s and 11 flats. I mean, that's only half a second up on the goal time, and the goal time I think is set for like in the 30s. So I think we're going to qualify off like terrible. So I don't really have any hopes for this. Hitting 11.0, fucked up that corner, so... Yeah, it's 20th. Even if I got 2 more 10s, I don't think that would have been enough. It's just, they're just way too damn fast here for whatever reason. Or maybe I suck, I don't know. I mean, the best I could have gotten is 12th or 13th if I was lucky. We're just going to hope that they wreck a lot or some stupid... I mean, that's usually what I would hope for, but it almost seems like they race better at super duper small tracks than the bigger ones. Make that make sense. We're starting 5th for this, and we need a top 5 to get to the main, so at least we're in the actual main currently, which is nice. Would be, I mean, I'll take an extra spot. That means we'll start just a tiny bit better than 20th, so I'll take that. All right, we'll finish 4th, and we're gonna start P16 instead of 20th, so I'll take it. Well, we're starting P16. I don't really have much high expectations. It's a Kern Raceway thing. I never can get the feel for it. So as long as we can just somehow get a top 10, I will take it. I don't know. It's just this track and me just... This is like the Elm Creek of the World of Outlaws for me. I just never really could get a good feel for it. And it just, like even trying to run the bottom, it almost seems like the car doesn't want to run there. It weaves and bobbles all over the place. Like, nothing about it is comfortable. And run the top doesn't really seem like it gets you much, it doesn't feel like it makes you fast. Does for the AI, though, but it doesn't for me. That's a hellacious wreck, and we'll just BS the 7th place because of it. So, maybe we'll have a better day than I thought. Yeah, I give her up to 7th place. There's a lot of cars with damage, I would assume, that are, like, heavy hitters. So, it's good for me. I don't know who to look out for in terms of, like, who's going to be the main person we're going to have to worry about in the points. We're actually having a very good race. Now, all of a sudden, we're almost able to run 5th. Well, not literally 5th, but, I mean, close enough that I can see it. We got Craig Kinzer behind me. Just going to keep her on the bottom here. Maybe we'll get to 5th if we could just not screw that up. We actually didn't. And now we're 5th. We smacked the wall, though, but we're 5th. Can I actually maintain it, though, is another question. And for now, at least, the answer is yes. I think we're catching Tim's here, just kind of working on the lap after a fucking lap. And, of course, the apron has the curb or banking, whatever, it screwed me up. Now we got Hot and Shield right there. I overdrove the corner again, but somehow it worked. We got the spot. Don't ask me how I actually made that work, but and we got Dalmea Yellow, which honestly might help me. So hooray to that. I guess this series is going to be very weird with things. If they're going to wreck a lot, I mean, they should be wrecking a lot more, just because, you know, wheel-to-wheel contact equals bad. We actually gained a spot there. Might be able to get to 2nd. No, we'll get 3rd, but on the white flag. Just be careful. Don't do anything stupid. This is way better than I ever imagined at fucking Kern Raceway. Just get through 3 and 4. I'll take 3rd. That's fine. Just get us to the finish line. Thank you. I will take it. So, maybe 101 all across the board might be possible. If they're going to wreck like this and do stupid stuff, then this will be really sad if this is going to be much easier than the late model, but yet this is the head honcho, big main series of the game, World of Outlaws. This is it. Make no mistake. And then the AI going to run worse. That would be really funny and sad, and honestly a great way to cap up this stupid fucking series with something nonsensical. I hope I'm proven right, but you never know. So we're still first. Logan Stewart Short is only 4 points back. Gravel's right there. I remember him in Woo 22. Dylan Kleboyd is 4th. He's actually running pretty comparable, you know, commendable. Donnie Schatz is nowhere to be found once again, I think. He is... Where the hell is he? He is 25th again. What an absolute scrub. But then again, we've ran like 25, 30 seasons, so we're in a year like 2055. So, yeah, I would assume Donnie Schatz would not be performing that good in 2055. So maybe it's realistic. Yeah, next up's Kokomo. So I'm assuming that might not be really that difficult. We should be able to win that easily based on past records. How many seasons have I actually ran this game? Because if I go to just driver, it says 36 seasons, but that's never accurate. So how many have I actually... Because I remember saying like early on, like it's going to take me like 50 seasons to complete this fucking game. If I ran everything. So that's 4 seasons there. That's 7. That's 11. That's 14. That's 15. 16, 17. 20 seasons right there. Just in local. So my driver's already 38 years old. If we're going by when she started, like 18. So she's already 38 by the time she's out of local. Now regional is where it gets confusing because I only ran 1 season in each of these. So that's 22. Then if we ran this, that would have been 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 seasons. That's if we won a championship, like, on the first season. Like, that's 28 right there. 29 in the New England Sprints, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, hypothetically 36, hypothetically 37, and then 38, 39. So, 39 seasons it would have taken if I showed everything. Like, if I did it, 39 seasons. Remember when I was saying it was going to take fucking 50? I mean, it got pretty goddamn close. You could basically round it up at that point. So, yeah, I was close. So, yeah, other than win the championship, my other goal is to get at least 9 wins so I can surpass James Mc. So, that would be funny just for my own personal gain. But then again, he said it was either fucking 8 wins, then it was like 14, or it's 23 or 25. So I don't know what... I'm going off the fucking World of Outlaws website for that. Because, I mean, maybe he's factoring in, like, heat wins. If we're factoring in heat wins and, like, dash wins, then that's stupid. But I'm going off A main wins. So I'm going off what the website said. So that is my goal. And I think we'll probably achieve it because some of these tracks are not that bad on 101. Yeah, we smashed the goal time by a lot. We'll see if we can do that in qualifying. We'll see if we get like a 9.6 in practice. That's 9.7. That's 5th. It's good. It's just, Usually I'm kind of used to running poles, so times are really close though, so maybe it's possible. Started first, finished first, next. Starting 5th here in the dash. Usually if we can, from what I've experienced, it seems like if we can run top 5 in the dash, then usually in race trim we can do pretty decently. So going to assume that's going to be the pattern. I don't know, but we actually got the 3rd there. So that's good. Or maybe not. Donnie Schatz, I remember you. You know what? Actually, the AI just wrecked themselves up in front of me. World of Outlaws, peak racing, like the epitaph of dirt racing in the world. And they are complete and utter scrubs, wrecking at every waking fucking moment. How embarrassing. Alright, well, we're 2nd. Donnie Schatz is right there beside me. So we are, what, year 39? So we're in year, like, what, 2054? I don't know. No, 2064? I don't know. We are very far in the future. God damn, I'll be fucking 74 by then. Will I even be alive at that point? I don't know. I'll be alive for this race because, well, we're starting good. I don't know. I went into a freaking tangent about my mortality. Well, Kokomo's definitely proving to be a lot tougher than I thought so far. I don't know. We'll get the inside of gravel almost immediately. In fact, I'll lose a bunch of spots immediately. So I went too, I don't know, too shallow in that corner. I don't know. But we got the lead. We don't have the lead. Now we got the lead. That literally happened in the span of like a few seconds. Now we're back in the lead. We actually have a gap on shot, so let's pull away. We got a little bit more laps than normal. So a lot more chances for the AI to wreck, so I'm banking on that to make things annoying. There we go. There's our dumb AI wreck. We had a 2-second lead, and it's all gone. Hi, bye. Bye to that. Well, other than that yellow, nothing really else was happening. I mean, we had a couple of interesting, you know, Johnny Bravo levels of, like, of grunts going into those corners. But other than that, I mean, it's been pretty curb stompy. This last lap, we built up another 2nd, so we were very fast at Kokomo. I mean, I don't know why we were having so much trouble in the heats and dashes. If we were just going to destroy them this much. So that's different. But another dub. 6th away to tying James Smith. Because I probably censored that a couple times in this video because it was too mean. But I refuse to give him that respect of his last name. He could go fuck himself. So we'll put that at 101. So yeah, so I'm assuming gravel's just going to be the one we have to watch out for. And Donnie Schatz finally had a good point day. He didn't finish dead last twice. Dylan Cleveland got 17, so he's going to have a horrible point day. So we are going to increase our point lead at least a little bit over gravel. So I'm assuming that's going to be the one we have to watch out for. Him and Hanshield, I'm assuming. So we have a 10-point lead right now, but it could go all the way in the next race. I don't know. I think it's Old Mill, which I think we won there before, so maybe that'll be another ass-blasting dub effortlessly. I don't know. Start first, finish first, moving on. Starting 4th for the dash. I guess this will kind of give us a good gauge on how we'll actually do in the main. But so far, this is pretty typical. Start in a certain spot, and looks like we'll finish in that certain spot, unless they wreck and do some stupid shit. There we go. Stupid shit's happening, and we'll get the lead out of it. What? Why? I don't know. It's so annoying. Why can't we just... I don't know. We kind of won Kokomo on pace, but... I don't know. It's just luck. I don't know. It's sort of embarrassing that they're this bad. Like the late models, they were better than this. Like that's... All of that's wrong. Actually, they got by me. Okay, Macedo. Love the paint scheme. But he actually got by me, so... I don't know. That was a horrible last corner, but... Alright, we'll start 2nd. So, I'll eat my words a little bit. Now we'll see if we can do something in the main. I mean, based on the dash that we were running as good as we were, assuming we'll be able to do pretty good here. I think we won here in the late model, so I would expect, I can't talk, to run well here. That was like almost 3 wide there. Schlesi got by me, Hot and Shield, Macedo, it just, oh my god, just so many cars in one spot. Again, we got the lead for a split second. It's just crossovers after crossovers. What is happening? Can we get it, like, situated? Please? This is just, it's too much for my noodle brain to handle. Thank you. Don't know why gravel went up to the high lane there, but we'll take the lead. There we go. We get a dumb AI yellow. It's, of course. Okay. The field order is broken. Boy, are we actually second? Okay, no. Van Splinter, or Spithauler, is leading due to a glitch. That's embarrassing. Maybe we can get to him. I don't even think there's enough laps. So we're going to lose the race because of a bug. That's annoying. We might be able to get him, too. We might be able to get him because his car is so damaged. There's a dumb wreck. And we'll get the lead. So all is right in the universe again. They tried. The game tried. And that's... Okay, everybody gained a spot. Weirdly enough. I don't know how that worked out. He's actually still second. So he just... That's stupid. We're just getting all levels of stupid. And it's easy. I'm annoyed. I don't know how to feel about any of this. But I guess we'll get another win. I don't know. We gotta get through this corner, though. Gravel's trying. I'll give him that. He tried, but we'll get another win. So that's 3 out of 4. We almost didn't win that either because of the freaking 22 car, who I think, despite having literally, he went a lap down in 25th, even though he was right beside us. So I don't know. I guess the game fixed itself, but it took a yellow for that to happen. Because if that yellow never came out, then that was gonna screw up everything. So I don't know. Whatever. We get another win. It's Old Mill. I think we won that in the regular. Late models, so I guess I'm not surprised because I'm noticing a pattern of certain tracks that are just easier than others. So I'm hoping we'll get to some tracks where it's gonna kick my ass a little bit, so I don't feel like I'm gonna win that easily, and it's just kind of we're getting a lot now. I don't know. It's hard to say because this is my first season with these cars. So if I had a second season, I could probably gauge it more. But I'm going in one season. I don't know. I'm not a mind reader. I don't know. We got 11 different series, 49 different tracks, hundreds of combinations of difficulty per race series, so I don't know how to do it on my first fucking attempt, so give me some fucking slack. So next up is Arrowwood, and I don't remember how we ran there, so I guess we'll find that out next episode. Maybe. Is this the end? Do we get bonus race? I don't know. Probably not with this episode. Maybe next one. I don't know. But Arrowwood, Limaland, I-55, Oswego. And, yeah, so those tracks, I-55 at the showcase, so they're probably going to kick my ass. Same with Oswego. Hard to say. I'd like to think eventually they're going to start gaining points on me, and it's going to be a good battle. I don't know. I'm praying. Because in the late models, we didn't have Kokomo. We didn't have Kokomo this early, so it's not exactly the same schedule as this. So it's a little bit different. So it might have been just luck that we had like really good tracks to start off with. I don't know. But that's it. I'm done. See you on the next episode. Bye.